You're watching CKWS News at Noon on Global Kingston. Good Wednesday afternoon to you. Enjoy some sunshine throughout the region today. We saw a whole lot of it this morning. We do see some sunny periods throughout the afternoon. Kingston will get to 11 degrees today. The entire eastern Ontario region in the double-digit territory, well above average. And then cooling by late evening, we'll get to 5 degrees. Now, as far as our futurecast images are concerned, yep, sunshine today. A different story tomorrow. We're going to see more clouds than sun. And then by Friday, these clouds are bringing some rain with them. And we could see anywhere between 5 to 10 millimeters of rain beginning in the morning. Draw your attention to what's happening here in northern Ontario. Into Friday, they're looking at around 40 centimeters of snow, and that system stretches all the way into Manitoba and even into Saskatchewan. So we're doing pretty good, I'd say. For Belleville, good morning to you. 13 degrees today, a mix of sun and clouds, windy conditions for you with gusts around 40 kilometers per hour. Highs of 11 degrees both Thursday and Friday. You'll be seeing around 5 millimeters of rain to close out your week after a cloudy day tomorrow. Brockville, good morning to you. Today, 13 degrees, also dealing with that wind. 12 for Thursday, and then still 12 degrees on Friday, looking at around 15 millimeters of rain to close out your week. And for Smiths Falls, enjoy 12 degrees today, some sunny periods and windy conditions. Getting to 9 degrees tomorrow. I know cooler than today, but still a little above average. Mostly cloudy sky for you, and then 12 on Friday with 10 millimeters of rain. Kingston will get to 12 degrees today with a mix of sun and clouds. We'll be dealing with gusts around 40 kilometers per hour. 11 degrees on Thursday, mostly cloudy, and then back to a high of 12 for Friday. Anywhere between 5 to 10 millimeters of rain at this point, and then cooling for Saturday and Sunday, dipping to where we should be, 7 degrees both days. And also both days, a chance of rain. We're looking at around 5 millimeters of rain for both Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, we've got some nasty weather coming our way. Heavy rain and strong winds. How long will it last? Well, we'll find out in just a moment. Fairly clear out there right now, and those temperatures still above normal. 7 is now the seasonal average for Kingston, and we managed to hit 12 today. 5 degrees above the seasonal average. Not bad. 12 in Brockville, 2, Smiths Falls as well. 11 in Ottawa, 13 in Belleville, 12 in Peterborough, and a 13 for both Oshawa and Toronto today. So everybody is enjoying some milder conditions. West-southwest winds at about 15 kilometers per hour. Reported at the top of the hour, and a 76% relative humidity. Just a trace of a little bit of a drizzle mist last night, very minor, and it was just over the lake, and it kind of blew into us, but it wasn't very widespread, very isolated activity. We are looking at more than that in our near future. High pressure moving in nicely today and clearing it up. Clear skies tonight, but that's all going to change by morning. We're going to see that increase in cloud, and we have, not just 1, not 2, but 3 low pressure systems coming our way. Of course, the Colorado low leads the way, and characteristically, they carry a lot of precipitation. If it's in the winter, it's snow. This time of year, it's more like rain. That will change soon as we see the calendar flip pages. But as this Colorado low comes through, another low from the prairies hits as a ride, and another low starts to develop right along the leading edge of this cold front. And so as they move in, they start to do the little dance. Whenever you get we get low pressure, 2 or more low pressure systems in close proximity, they kind of rotate and they start to spin around, much like they do individually. They do it amongst themselves. And so you start to get this retrograde pattern, lows moving back to the west instead of tracking east like they traditionally do, and they start to share the space, these lows, and they really bring sort of a widespread area of active weather. You see it pretty large here. Now, there may be times, because of the gaps in between, that it almost appears as if it's over, and then you get back into the increasing cloud and the chance of showers again. So this is where we sit now, the cloud moving in through the day tomorrow. You'll get some sunny periods in the afternoon. For the most part, though, it's going to be kind of a cloudy day, and there comes the rain. So yeah, after midnight you'll start to see the heavier stuff, and as it moves across the lower Great Lakes, we're going to see the wind picking up a bit too. Friday, around noon, it almost looks as if it's going to move out of the way. But there's more. As you can see from our system analysis map, there was 3 lows to contend with. So, yeah, you could see 2 to 3 days of rain, maybe even more. I wouldn't be surprised to see flurries in the long run as more lows join that train. Rain overnight tomorrow, Belleville, but that cloud will increase in the morning. Might get a little bit of sunshine in the morning, but it's very short-lived. That cloud's going to increase. Friday up to 12 degrees as the rain continues. Windy conditions as well. You will get those sunny periods, that sort of break between patterns, and then it gets rainy again. Saturday a high 7 and more rain. Brockville, a high of 12 tomorrow, increasing cloud, rain before morning Friday, and then a high 12 on Friday with more rain. And Saturday, guess what? Yeah, rain and temperature starting to slip. Single-digit daytime highs. Smiths Falls, you're only up to 9 tomorrow, and increasing cloud, rain before morning with a high 12, and you're up to 8 Saturday with rain as well. Kingston, your 5-day forecast, a high of 11 tomorrow. Clear tonight, but increasing cloud tomorrow leads to rain overnight. Friday, more rain, a high 12. Rising to 7 on Saturday with more rain. See those temperatures? Yeah, a little cooler. High 6 Sunday and a good 70% chance of showers. And Monday, it might be showers and flurries as we only reach a 5. And that morning low's a 0. Monday night's low, -2. Now your weather wallpaper.
This weather wallpaper is brought to you by Pam's Flower Garden. Flowers and tropical plants by Pam's since 1962 with same-day delivery.
We've had some pretty foggy and misty mornings. This picture taken by Don Cochran. He took that from his balcony looking east. What a pretty picture.
Again, an eerie scene, but
and
still
Edward
lovely.
Shea of Kingston sends this one on. I think that's the Wolf Islander coming across the water through the mist. Very lovely pictures. Thanks, guys, for sending them in. If you've got pics, send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
Yeah, more lovely pictures of that fog, which I guess is going to not be an issue as it turns cooler, Bill.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see very many fog patches. Maybe a little something over the water, but not inland tonight. And yeah, temperatures are really going to drop off. Fog is going to be the least of your worries over the next few days as we see 2 to 3 days of rain, maybe turning to flurries eventually. So,
Well, it was a good stretch while it lasted.
yes.
Do you ever look for planets in the sky? You ever
Never been one
are you into that at all?
No, never been one into
No?
astronomy, no.
A lot of people are, but I was just noticing that there are a handful of planets visible tonight if the sky is clear.
And it will be. It'll be a great night for stargazing for sure.
Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, even Neptune, visible with the naked eye. So if you're into that,
It's a good night for it.
good pictures. Yeah.
Send those photos in.
Yeah, well, you're going to need a long lens for something
Hey,
like
some
that.
of them have great telephoto lenses.
Yes, they do.
That
That's
are
true.
almost like a telescope.
Well,
some of those
we
shutterbugs. So I'd love to see those photos.
Yeah, we wait to be surprised by that. Thank you, Bill. We'll find out what's in the 7-day a little bit later.
You're watching CKWS News at 11 on Global Kingston.
Looks like there's a couple days of rain on the way, and once we get on the other side of that wet weather, we're going to see temperatures drop below normal. In fact, we've been above normal lately. A high of 12 in Kingston. You should be, well, the seasonal average now is a 7. It's dropped a notch in over the weekend, and so we're well above that. Brockville had 12 as well as Smiths Falls, 11 in Ottawa, 13 for Belleville, 12 in Peterborough, 13 in Oshawa and Toronto both. So everybody above normal. Dropping to 1 tonight. Clear and cool conditions. 11 will be your high tomorrow. Sunny start, but an increase in cloud will lead to some showers in the evening and overnight. That rain continues Friday with a high 12 and windy conditions too. When does it start to clean up? We'll find out in just a moment.
Can't find what you want? Your eyewitness weather forecast.
It's a beautiful sunset this evening after another mild fall day for us today. We started off in the upper 40s, warmed to the mid-50s this afternoon with the sunshine. Felt very nice. And we had those cirrus clouds streaming in at the end of the day. Those are those thin, wispy clouds mostly made out of ice instead of water. And we're going to see those in the sky overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning as well. Right now, we're already down to 42 degrees, and winds have come down significantly from where they were earlier on today, down to 3 miles an hour right now. snow, and they'll stay fairly light through the night tonight, but it's going to be a chilly one, a good 20 degrees colder than it was last night. We'll be getting down to 22 in Old Forge tonight, 28 in Utica, 29 in Oneonta. So expect a frosty start to the day tomorrow, but we'll warm back up into the 50s in the afternoon. Chilly tomorrow morning in the 30s. We're close to 50 though by noontime. We'll top out in the mid 50s in the afternoon and be in the low 50s with cloudy skies tomorrow evening. Then things get interesting tomorrow night. And now that Veterans Day is upon us, it feels like the holidays are coming up very quickly. Thanksgiving only 2 weeks out now. Hanukkah begins in 18 days. Christmas only 45 days away, believe it or not. And Jamie's birthday, or New Year's Eve, 51 days away from now. So coming up very quickly on those. Now you see as we roll the futurecast forward tonight, we've got those thin clouds in the sky, and we'll see some filtered sunshine during the first half of the day tomorrow. Clouds will be thickening up though in the afternoon and evening, and then showers arrive for us late tomorrow night. You'll see that here on the Futurecast, and we'll have a period of heavy rain as well. You'll see the Futurecast picking up on that with the oranges and the reds as well. This is going to be some really efficient rain falling late Thursday night and Friday morning. Once that moves out though for Friday afternoon, that breaks up. We should get a little bit of sunshine to break up as well, and we'll be nice and quiet there for Friday evening. So tonight we've got patchy fog possible, but partly cloudy skies and temperatures down into the 20s. Tomorrow it's going to get breezy for us again in the afternoon. We'll have filtered sunshine with increasing clouds later in the day, and we'll be up to 55. Tomorrow overnight we stay in the 40s as that rain moves in. We'll see some very strong wind gusts tomorrow night as well. Still breezy on Friday with that rain in the morning, but quieting down in the afternoon. Then it's a little cooler for the weekend. Saturday now looks like we could hit 50. We'll have a chance for some lake effect showers, maybe a couple of flurries this weekend as well, especially in the higher hills, but nothing really of significance. It's Monday we're watching with some rain and snow moving through, and flurries on Tuesday. Very chilly there at the start of the week. Next week has only in the low 40s, but it does look like we'll be bouncing back later in the week as our typical November roller coaster we've got going in the 7-day as usual.
Pretty exciting that those holidays are coming up so quickly.
2 weeks
Busy
till
time of the year.
Thanksgiving is okay, but the 45 days till Christmas got me nervous. Only bought one present so far, so yeah, exactly. Come on, too quick.
Yeah. Thanks, Colleen. Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on News.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
We started off a little cloudy this morning, but had a beautiful sunshiny afternoon. And I wanted to share with you the sunset from today. Another beautiful one. We had some cirrus clouds coming in at just the right time. The cirrus clouds, you can tell, are thin and wispy. That's because they're made out of ice crystals instead of water droplets. Fun fact. Beautiful sunset there at the end of the day for us today. We did make it into the mid 50s, but we've already gotten colder than we did last night. We're down in the low 30s at 33 degrees right now. Winds are calm, and we're going to see temperatures continue to fall into the 20s tonight, down to 22 in Old Forge, 28 in Utica tonight, 27 in Cooperstown. A good 20 degrees colder than it was last night. So tomorrow morning going to feel quite a bit more chilly than it was this morning. And we'll see temperatures in the 30s at 9 a.m., but we get into the upper 40s by noontime. We'll talk about in the mid 50s in the afternoon, low 50s for the evening tomorrow. Increasing cloud cover as we go through the day, but a pretty quiet day, just a little breezy for us there tomorrow. And with Veterans Day upon us, we're realizing holidays coming up quick. Thanksgiving just 2 weeks away now, 15 days. Hanukkah starts 18 days from now. And of course, we have Christmas coming up quickly in 45 days, and Jamie Ashley's birthday on New Year's Eve. That's 51 days away now, only 51 days left in the year. After that, our days start getting longer as well. So something to look forward to there. Now you see on the Futurecast tonight, we've got a lot of these thin cirrus clouds in the sky. Those will be around tomorrow morning as well. So some filtered sunshine to start the day. More and more clouds rolling in for the afternoon, but it's not until late tomorrow night when the showers start to arrive. You'll see that here on the Futurecast, and we're expecting some periods of heavy rain. It's going to be really efficient at creating heavy rainfall here Friday morning. You can see that coming through. Strong wind gusts as this moves through as well, and we'll still be dealing with those in the morning to around midday on Friday, but watch what happens in the afternoon. We dry out pretty quickly. It'll be nice and quiet there for Friday evening to end the week, but cooler air coming in for the weekend. So tonight we're quiet, maybe a little patchy fog. We have partly cloudy skies, and it'll be cold down into the 20s. Tomorrow, though, we will make it back up into the mid 50s. A breezy afternoon for us, mostly cloudy, very, very small chance of a sprinkle, but showers really show up for us tomorrow night. We'll see that heavy rain into Friday morning with some strong wind gusts as well. But then we quiet down for Friday evening and Friday night. Looks like we'll hit 50 now on Saturday. Not too bad there. We do have a chance for some lake effect rain showers, maybe some flurries in the higher hills. But the weekend will end up fairly quiet. It's Monday into Tuesday. We got to keep a close eye on for some rain and snow possible Monday, and flurries continuing Tuesday. Very cold there with highs only in the low 40s, but it does look like we're going to be bouncing back into the 50s for us later on in the week. You know, it's November. We got the roller coaster to ride, and that's going to be continue to be the case next week.
Awesome. Thanks, Colleen. Still to come tonight on Eyewitness News, our sports director David Edelstein talked to the Utica Comets. That's next.
Eyewitness weather forecast.
Another mild November day in the books for us today, and a beautiful sunset to top it off as well. We have those cirrus clouds coming in at the end of the day. Beautiful to end the day in the 50s and eventually the 40s, and we've already dropped down into the 30s this evening. Quite chilly out there at 34 in Utica. We do have a little bit of a breeze out of the east. It's only at 5 miles an hour, but that's enough to create a wind chill factor. Feels more like the low 30s than the mid 30s, the difference between feeling sub-freezing and above freezing. And we'll all get sub-freezing later tonight, down to 22 in Old Forge, 26 in Little Falls, good 20 degrees colder than it was last night. So expect a frosty morning tomorrow morning, and we'll be chilly in the 30s at 9 a.m. But we get into the upper 40s by noontime. We are going to see increasing clouds as we head through the day tomorrow. We'll be in the lower 50s there in the evening. Not quite the 70s we enjoyed on Veterans Day last year, but pretty mild at least for this time of year. And with Veterans Day upon us, we're thinking about the next few holidays coming around the corner very quickly. Thanksgiving 2 weeks away now. Hanukkah will begin in just 18 days. Christmas only 45 days away now, and we've got 51 more days left in 2021. Now you see, as we roll the futurecast forward tonight, we've just got those thin cirrus clouds in the sky into tomorrow morning, some filtered sunshine to start, and then we're going to see more and more clouds in the afternoon tomorrow. We'll see showers eventually showing up overnight tomorrow night, and this is the strong front that'll be coming through. We've got showers, a couple of good downpours, but the heavy rain looks to hit Friday morning. This will be very, very efficient rainfall coming down. High winds as this front moves through as well. You'll see some pockets of orange here on the futurecast, so we will have a good soaking rain, maybe a little bit of minor flooding possible in the usual problem areas here Friday morning, but we quickly give way to a quiet afternoon. May even break into some sunshine there in the second half of the day on Friday. Tonight we've got just a chance for a little patchy fog. Otherwise, we've got partly cloudy skies and temperatures down into the 20s, so a lot colder to start tomorrow than it was today, but we will manage to get into the mid-50s in the afternoon. A little bit breezy. It'll feel more like the low 50s, but still doing fairly well for this time of year. 40s tomorrow night as that rain moves through, and then we're in the upper 50s still on Friday, so not too bad. Still dealing with the breeze there, but then we're cooler for the weekend. We've got a chance for some lake effect sprinkles and maybe a couple of flurries this weekend, but the weekend will actually end up pretty quiet, 40s and low 50s. It's Monday. We're watching closely because we have some rain and snow coming through, and we may still be dealing with flurries on Tuesday. Looks like a very cold couple of days there, but temperatures do look luckily to bounce back later in the week. With the early season snowfall, you know, it'll be the kind that's tough to stick and melts quickly. So hopefully good news for a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Thanks, Colleen.